yo, what's the problem with you, though? It's your boy, Carol, and we are back with another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be a doubles Battle Spot Championship battle. I had it against some random dude off the Battle Spot Championship battle. I'm using Metagross, Tapu Lele, Porygon 2, and Arcanine. My opponent is bringing Porygon 2, Metagross, two of the same Pokemon I'm bringing, Gastrodon, and Politoed. I don't know why I slowed that down. Either way, let's hop into this battle. It's always better when you can see what's happening as opposed to my voice just telling you what's happening. So, battling off against this guy, I kind of like that hat. Not gonna lie, I forget what that hat's called. I think I wore it for a little bit in the games, but it's a nice hat. Either way, I'm leading up with Tapu Lele and Metagross. My opponent leads off with Porygon 2 and Metagross. Immediately, both of our Pokemon get Psychic Terrain, so both our Metagrosses have those Choice Banded Zen Headbutts. Well, I'm not sure if his is Choice Banded, but mine was the Choice Banded. I can use the Zen Headbutts if I want. I have those hammers I can throw off. Either way, I'm getting Tapu Lele out of here, so I do not want Tapu Lele to take out Meteor Mash from Metagross. It does have the Shattered Psyche, so it can easily do a ton of damage, if not OHKO at least two of his Pokemon on the scene, being the Politoed or the Gastrodon. He's going to use Protect with his Porygon 2 as I switch into Arcanine. As my opponent's going to use Meteor Mash on Arcanine, and it does a significant chunk actually. Like, it does like 50-ish damage, 50-60 damage, so it did a lot for it being a resisted hit to a bulky Arcanine. I'm pretty sure I have max HP on this thing. It's 197 HP, so if I don't have max, I have a pretty decent amount. Regardless, my opponent's in the Porygon, or not Porygon, his Politoed, because that way it can get the rain up. My Arcanine is kind of rendered useless in the rain, so Flame will not be doing anything. Snarl will be doing quite a bit, but as you saw, that Choice Band Zen Headbutt in the Psychic Terrain did a crap ton to Porygon 2, like an absolute destructive amount to that Porygon 2, and this Porygon 2 actually has a really unique moveset of Protect and Trick Room. You don't usually see that on Porygon 2. You usually see like Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, Trick Room, Recover, but his one has Protect, Trick Room. I forget what the rest of the moves are, as he almost takes himself out with Surf, but he does live, uses Thunderbolt on my Metagross, gets the paralysis, and of course I get fully paralyzed because, you know, that's how life is. You get paralyzed from a Thunderbolt, 10% chance, and then you get fully paralyzed on top of that 25% chance. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. So he's just sending Gastrodon, which was a good play on his part, as he can use Surf. He will get Gastrodon Storm Dream, activate, getting the special attack boost, as well as being able to take out my Metagross. Because my Metagross is Choice Banded, I couldn't Protect there. Well, I also don't have Protect because it's a Choice Banded Metagross, so unfortunately Metagross is going to go down there, as I'm going to use Trick Room right here to reverse that Trick Room, make those slow Pokemon back to being slow. I do not want those slow Pokemon being fast, as I can now send in Tapu Lele. It's the last turn of Psychic Terrain, as I can go with the Shattered Psyche. Now that my Tapu Lele is faster than his Pokemon because the Trick Room has been reversed. No more Trick Room for you. It has been reversed. Turn it back now, y'all. One hop that time. Two hops this time. Cha-cha real smooth. Tapu Lele doing the Cha-Cha slide on this Gastrodon. It has +1 special attack. Can the Gastrodon live? This is a Tapu Lele in the Psychic Terrain. Max special attack, Timid Nature. That Gastrodon is out of there, out of the park, as Tri-Attack is going to do not too much to Politoed. So that Politoed might be a bit more defensive, but it is doing a significant chunk of damage to my Pokemon. So I have to watch out for this Politoed. It is becoming a big threat as the weirdness does disappear right now. And he's able to send in his Metagross pretty much for free, because now it can rapidly threaten my Porygon 2 at its current HP and threaten my Tapu Lele. So I go for Protect here, which is probably the obvious play, as he's going to go with Protect with his Politoed, so good play on his part. Even though I actually didn't, I mean, it doesn't matter too much, but whatever. As he's going to make the good play, uses Meteor Mash on my Porygon 2. I survived with 6 HP, luckily, because my Porygon 2 is well trained, and I'm able to get off that Recover. So now I can loot another Meteor Mash if necessary, so it's looking a little bit better for me at the moment. I go with my Tapu Lele's Thunderbolt, as the weirdness is gone, so Psychic Terrain isn't the strongest choice anymore. Thunderbolt does not take out the Porygon 2, as now his opponent's Metagross uses Meteor Mash on my Tapu Lele, taking it out of this ballpark right now. Now it's a 2-3 game. He's gonna need, I'm going to use Recover again because I need to get back as much as possible. Porygon 2 is a win con, as he's just going to keep on spamming that Surf, doing a tiny bit of damage to Porygon 2 and a tiny bit of damage to Metagross. Now that the rain's gone, the Surf isn't doing that much damage, so Arcanite's going to come back out here. I'm going to get the Intimidate off, Clear Body, and Porygon 2 is a special attacker, so the Intimidate really doesn't matter too much if you know what I'm talking about. That Intimidate, probably not helpful in the game, so either way, my opponent stays in with both of his Pokemon. I use Flamethrower on the Metagross. It's a decent amount, but I think that Metagross actually might be Assault Vested since it didn't as much as I would have liked from that Flamethrower. He procs my berry, just barely procs that berry, which actually gives me a tiny bit of recovery. Like, I think I was at like 138 HP before, now I'm at 143, so that's a hit, but actually just healed me a little bit. As Porygon 2, or Politoed, I keep on missing the Porygon 2 Politoed with the double P's. The Politoed is going to die from the Tri-Attack. My opponent's Porygon 2 isn't killing range from my own Tri-Attack. He's also in Metagross killing range of Flamethrower, so my opponent is going to forfeit there, which is a very good game. My opponent, he probably may have missed one of that last turn. What he could have done is switched out Politoed with Porygon 2 on rather Metagross. No, because he had Metagross and Politoed out. So what he would have to do is switch out the Politoed with Porygon 2. Let me do the damage to Metagross and let me do some damage to... God damn, what was I gonna say? Okay, starting this over again. He had Politoed and Metagross out. What he should have done is switched Politoed out with Porygon 2. That way, Metagross would be able to live one Flamethrower. His Porygon 2 probably would have taken the Tri-Attack, or no. Maybe? I'm not sure. Either way, what I'm trying to say is essentially he should have switched out to get that rain back up. That way, with the rain up, my Arcanine wouldn't have been a threat. He could have been able to take it out with the Surf in the rain. And then, depending on how much HP his other Pokemon have, maybe he'd have a chance. But I think Porygon 2 was able to clutch it out anyway because both of his Pokemon are pretty low. I couldn't talk that out because it is like 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm recording this super early, so I'm a little bit tired, so... It's all good. Either way, like, comment, subscribe, Carol Studio, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.